So he's a lot of his time is taken up, I know, by his job. But whenever he can't show up to something, you can bet he'll be there.
That's it. All right, so it looks like we're starting up. Yoshi versus Joker. Good times.
It's gonna be an interesting matchup because Yoshi, I would say on paper, Yoshi, well, of course, I would say on paper Joker wins this matchup. You know, it's Joker. Yoshi does kind of have like some good tools to kind of just box him out. Yoshi being one of the best boxers in this game. And Joker, while he has good frame data, a lot of his kind of more like aggressive options may take a little bit to start up, where Yoshi can kind of just like snuff those out.
That being said, AstroNova is really taking that too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Joker being Joker still. It's like once he gets like, and then there goes the Arsene.
I feel like Yoshi likes being in the air so much, and that's really where Joker excels.
Oh yeah, because it allows Joker to get some of those his more like faster, hard-hitting moves out. You know, most notoriously that back air right there that just did 18% with Arsene. This is a character who, once he gets Arsene, you kind of want to like know how to play. Oh
wow, the invincibility, but he gets the
still got his shield broken. Wow. That was just a neat little back and forth right there. The invincibility from Arsene protecting him from that first punish, but because he had that cooldown, tried to shield that down being just didn't pay off for him.
Yeah, the grounded down B being so much stronger than the aerial down B, it will break your shield in an instant.
Oh yeah. So Yoshi's kind of going, he's definitely trying to like float around him a lot. You know, he's throwing out a lot of that kind of these arrow moves. I saw him do that V-reverse egg lay there, which, you know, sometimes that can work, but against Joker, who has such like good, quick anti-air options, but ones that just cover big area, stuff like up smash, up tilt, back air, you know, kind of dangerous to do that.
I will say one thing I've noticed that Sandman's doing differently than most Yoshis I've seen. Most Yoshis I've seen really like to come above ledge. They rarely go to ledge.
That's true.
He's winning on ledge almost every time.
But you know, it's kind of good for him, because if he was trying to land above edge a lot, you know, I'm pretty sure Joker, like back there with Arsene, could snuff out that super armor and probably could just kill him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's something they constantly got to be looking out for. Try to go for that read there, but
hardest of reads. Sandman really
getting a lot of damage off of that egg lay there. That short hop back air being able to cancel it off.
Salty back air.
When you get put in that egg lay at a high percent, you kind of have like both parties have a lot of options to kind of do. Personally, me, if I get put in that egg lay situation at high percent, I like just kind of mix up my mashing timing a lot. So I'll like mash then stop, try to like mess them up when I'm getting out of the egg. Of course, if they read it right, that's still a bad punishment, and you know that kind of does give them some more time to hit me if they decide to just put on damage, which was smart of him to do there. That being said, though, he's not letting this second stock of his go.
You don't see a lot of Jokers taking their opponents to 161%. Wow,
that was good.
It's the platform move.
And I will say that it is something that Astro is really good at, is getting those like up air conversions. That is scary.
Really working on those drag down up airs lately.
Well, that was a really good coverage right there. Ooh. Almost once again, but this time he just wasn't able to connect it.
Astro doing a lot of really dangerous air dodging. Probably gonna need to watch that.
Oh yeah. He's kind of getting a little impatient, and he's spending more time like running after Yoshi instead of like trying to figure out like how to get around him. He just keeps trying to force these options, which Yoshi wants you to do that because he's going to out-trade you most of the time. And unless he has Arsene, you know, Yoshi likes those trades. He's
Yoshi
heavy.
gets so much priority.
Oh yeah. His hitboxes are big, they're fast. That neutral area is such a good why not option. Like oh
wow, lands the down smash.
That was a smart option to catch his landing with.
So we're going to go back and check out that replay of the shield break. Comes out of the egg, gets the invincibility, and boom. Yeah. All right, so I had a question about stage list. See if we can't pull that up for these guys. I think I heard no Lilat and maybe no Battlefield. We're going to FD. And looks like we're not going to get a character swap here. The game was pretty close, so not bad.
You know, I don't blame them. You know, I pretty much mostly know Astro for his Joker. I don't really see him play any other characters.
Right.
And of course, I don't know too much about Sandman, him being kind of like from another state. I don't know what other characters he plays, but you know, he won that game with Yoshi, so why switch?
I've seen him play a few times, and I think he's used Yoshi every time. It seems to be potentially.
Yoshi players really like to play on the Yoshi, I've noticed.
Yeah.
And this is definitely a different start compared to last time, where you know Astro had a really good start, but now Sandman just kind of, I think he's beginning to figure out like how to fight this Joker.
Yeah, it really seems like he got the download.
You know, Astro's still struggling to kind of figure out what works, what can I do. That was a really good back air that almost killed him. Unfortunately, you know, he kind of went really low when the Yoshi was still high up, so the Yoshi was able to just jump past him to the stage. That almost killed. That egg almost killed.
Oh, and it will kill. Got the gimp.
He lost his Arsene, so the Arsene would be able to make it back. It's because of the height he was at, but unfortunately, he was too far out to where his grappling hook wouldn't reach. Now it's like he's just got to find a way to take out this stock without taking too much percent, which is really hard as a Joker without Arsene, especially against Yoshi, who, if Yoshi wants to, he can just kind of choose to just not die, but he has to play a little more passively to do so, which is what it's. He's already gotten 60% on this stock, you know, it's looking really good for him.
Wow, so much extra credit here.
There we go.
Nice.
Something I noticed that Sandman is doing a lot that's really working well for him is that he just keeps catching his landings. Every time Astro like tries to land of a move or something like that, he gets punished almost every single time. That neutral air or like forward air from him, just from Sandman, really helping him out here, and that's like working wonders for him right now. A little bit of a grab confirm. I wasn't able to get into that uppy, but that's okay.
Still got the damage and no punish on the way.
Oh, try to go for Cheeky's Rebellion guard. Didn't get punished for it, but hey. It was, his shield's taking a lot of damage, so he's got to be careful about that. Astro doing a good job. He kind of did a really good job kind of like covering his options and pressuring him from that ledge option. Yoshi's like,
you gotta be so careful on Yoshi's down air to not release shield too soon. It always seems like it's gonna end before it does.
Oh yeah. It's something I think that's kind of been going through Sandman's head as he's been playing this game, is like, how can he put up moves that aren't obvious so he doesn't just get Rebellion Scar for free? Because that's something you gotta, if you're kind of like a button-happy character like Yoshi, that's something you gotta keep in mind when playing a character, when playing against Joker.
Great point.
And so far, you know, I haven't really been seeing Astro either use or get a lot out of his Rebellion guards. You could do them against those eggs for some free, but at the same time, you know, he could get punished in the cooldown for it.
Yoshi's air mobility is so good, he can a lot of times get that egg in and then follow it up really quickly.
It's insane.
Oh, wow, with the spot dodge, that was so
Missed to
good.
confirm. He's got the Arsene now, so he needs to take the stock as soon as he can and add on some percentage. And of course, back air.
Super important stock take.
Oh,
there.
yep. The little thing I just pointed out right there, or I just wanted to point out. Sandman immediately dropped from the platform when he spawned. He could have waited, and he would have only had a few seconds of Arsene left. That is something
That's a great point.
I think something that people either keep forgetting about, or it's like something they don't like to do because it does kind of kill momentum in everybody's favor. But it gives them a good like second to breathe, you know, think about their options. But you know, you kind of always want to do that.
And there's also the stigma that nobody wants. They're camping out Arsene.
Yeah. A lot of Joker players will complain about that kind of stuff, and it's like, you know, you kind of got to, because you got Arsene. I don't want to die at like 50 from. Oh,
wow, that was beautiful.
That was really good. He held on for that ledge just a little too long. Sandman coming out.